This channel must never be considered a substitute for advice provided by a doctor.
Well, hello there, fresh mummies, but not just, okay? So this video is mainly dedicated for the fresh mummy, just because myself, I gave birth 6 weeks ago, but you can always use these three main exercises for your booty growth, regardless of your level. We're going to start off with the hip thrusters, and for now I am having dumbbells, but you can always use whatever kind of weights you do have around yourself, whether it's a barbell, whether it's the Smith machine, or whatever you've got, kettlebells. Myself, I do have dumbbells for today. Also, what I want to mention is that with these dumbbells, you definitely feel the burn more into your glutes, and also now I do have smaller weight, but you definitely are gonna feel the burn. The key of the success when it comes to growth of the muscle is to be doing a drop set for each movement. Drop set is a technique where you do start off with a bigger weight, and you're doing as many reps as you can, preferably to be few reps, and then you are going to drop the weight and you're going to increase the reps, and so on. When it comes to hip thrusters, we do have our shoulder blades elevated. I chose the matting here just because they're, let's say, safer, and it's more cozy for myself rather than using a bench. I'm going to start off with the biggest weight in here. Mind the way you're picking off the weight as well, okay? Mind your back, guys, in here. If you do have someone to help you with it, rather do it that way. Also, what you want to pay attention to is when it comes to the dumbbells or whatever your type of weight you're using, try not to be too high onto your stomach, not too low onto your quads either, okay? So from here, it just needs to be onto your bones. Breathe in, breathe out. When it comes to your stance, make sure you're not perpendicular onto your heels. Your heels have to be a bit further, so you're going to activate more the glutes. Breathe in and breathe out as you're squeezing. Make sure you do feel the movement into your glutes, not into your quads, not into your back. Do as many as you can with the heaviest weight. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and control. Changing the weight. Again, make sure you are picking it up as correct as possible, without your back, without any injuries. Shoulder blades on, heels, knees outwards, breathe in, breathe out. Make sure you do engage your core as well, as many as you can. Whenever you feel fatigue, try to squeeze in one more, and if you can't, then that's the right number of reps. Also pay attention, if you can do more than 6, let's say, then you have to increase the first weight, okay? Going to the next one. And again. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3. Also, make sure you're not doing it the way I have done it now, with so much break in between. So you're picking up the heaviest weight, you're doing as many as you can, change. As many as you can, change. Okay? Next one, from the top 3 exercises for the glutes growth, we do have the deadlifts. Mind the technique, guys, because the technique will going to make the difference in terms of the muscle that is targeted. Now, again, when it comes to muscle growth, my personal opinion is that the drop set is the best option. Again, doesn't matter if you're using a barbell, if you're using kettlebells, if you're using dumbbells as I'm doing now, or if you're using pairs of dumbbells. Again, mind the technique. When it comes to booty growth, to get our glutes as far as we can. Okay, so chest out, try to engage your core, your abs all together, and from here you want to go as far as you can with your glutes. Your back comes down straight. From here you're pushing through your heels, looking forward. Breathe out. Nice and control, touch and squeeze. Nice and control. You can touch or you cannot touch. Doesn't matter if they're women in deadlifts or not. As long as you do feel your glutes so much more than your lumbar area or your hamstrings. It's a very good exercise for hamstrings as well. And actually they are complementing each other. So drop set again. Don't do the break as big as I do now. So I've done as many reps as I could with this one. Moving to the next one. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Nice and control. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. When I can't do any other reps with a perfect technique, I'm going to the next weight, the lighter one. And again, squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. Ta-da! Last but not least, guys, we've got the lunges. Again, drop set style. We're going to start with the heaviest weight. And what we want to pay attention is again the technique. Why? Because, for instance, if you're doing a smaller step in here, you're activating more the quads. If you take a bigger step forward, you're going to feel more the posterior chain, implicitly the glutes. So for the glutes growth, we want to take a step further than we normally do. Mind your knees, do not get them inwards, okay? Mind your back, always chest out, and make sure you do engage your abs, your core area all together. We're gonna start off the biggest weight. Breathe in, breathe out, and again, and again. You can always go for these sort of reps, or you can always go by just walking. So come and go and go. And I came out of the camera view, but that's alright because you got the idea, right? And then changing with the lightest weight. And again, breathe in, breathe out. Mind the technique. No poor technique will gonna help you grow. Okay? So this is my top 3 best glute exercises for growth. Again, make sure you do them in drop set. And also, do mind that doesn't matter what sort of growth I need comparative to yours. So don't look at the weights. That's what I'm trying to say here. You do the drop set. For instance, if you start from 10 kgs and you're dropping 7.5, 5 and so on, or if you're starting off from 100 kgs down to 95, 90, 80, wherever your style is going to be, whatever your suitable weight will going to be, we are interested into the technique that will going to help us grow our booties. Make sure you are checking up, I'm going to be putting a link somewhere in here, the home version where you don't need any equipment at all. Which means no excuses. Let's get those glutes grown up.